your journey so far? Like you guys have seen the shift of the blogging in last 4 or 5 years, I'm sure. So how's your experience so far?
Blogging industry is definitely matured from what it was about 6-7 years back.
Yes.
People didn't even know what was a blog at that time. Seriously, I mean, very few people knew about it. But now, mainstream media has started covering, because a lot of stories today are actually broken by sites like Next Week What or Trackin, and we actually go and talk to people, and we get insights, we put it, and these are picked up by mainstream media. So blogging has come mainstream, it has gone mainstream, which was not the case about 6-7 years back. Second thing is, which is an inherent thing for India, the internet has grown. In 2007, there were about 20 million odd people on internet. Today we are having about 160, 180 million, whatever the recent count is, because we are growing very fast. So the traffic has also increased. People now understand what blogging is, and a lot of Indians, especially younger ones, have started knowing that yes, there is a way that a person can earn from a blog, and that's why a lot of people are starting. Although very few are getting successful, a lot of them are starting. So yes,
So digital consumption is increasing and at the same time producer.
Yes.
So let's go and talk about the main topic that we would like to discuss, and I'm sure our audience would like to hear. Blogging as a career option. Do you really see a graduate passing out from the college? Can he also do the same thing like you guys did and take blogging as a career option in today's date?
Sure, I think so. But at the same time, I think the reason should be right. I guess a lot of bloggers in India are only about SEO. So they want to write content which they think is very SEO friendly. It gives them instant money. It's like pocket money business. It doesn't sustain for very long, right? What you need is people who bring in certain perspective. Who can bring in a lot of curation of content, who can bring in great perspective about things which is not so obvious to others. I mean, the focus should be more on audience and less on SEO or AdSense, which I think is what a lot of people tend to focus on, because I think it's a very short-term thing. But blogging is essentially a way to build an audience.
That's true.
Mainstream media will never build an audience. Honestly, they don't really give a damn to it. Bloggers have the potential to bring certain audience. For example, you are known among a certain audience, right? So a lot of us need to understand the audience, and once you do it for the audience, then you'll see money coming in. But you want to do it because it's easy money? I don't think that's the case anymore.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree to him completely. I'll tell you just some statistics. This must be about a year-old statistic. Out of 100 blogs started, about 60 blogs are make money online blogs. Okay, about 15-20 are tech blogs. And only about 10 or 15 go into, some is finance, someone is something, and the other point is 90% of them are just rehashing the content. I think that is the key.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking at this, writing in his own words, he is just rehashing it. The point of view which he said is, you need to bring in your own perspective. How blogging differs from mainstream media is, mainstream media articles are indifferent to their audiences. We are not. One person comments, I am going to reply to it. He comments on Facebook about, Arun has written like this, and I do not agree. I will go there and I will try to clarify, try to tell him what is my point of view, and we'll take the discussion forward. I think it's a community, it's an audience that you are nurturing and growing. That is what lacks, and I think out of 100 blogs started, about 3 or 4 people only do it. In India, we need to push that ecosystem. An ecosystem where people create communities, they communicate with each other, they talk about what they are writing. So that is what needs to be
Adding
done.
value. So that's Ashish, you made a very good point. I mean, you're reader oriented, the money and the other factor would eventually add up.
Yes.
So that's a very good point, guys. Now the thing is, in old days, the blog was like you just go online and start a blog and make money, right? But in today's date, like it has to be more systematic.
Yes.
So what is a systematic approach? What are the basic skill sets a person need to become a blogger?
He needs patience.
Yeah.
He needs patience. I'm telling you, it is not a overnight make money game. It is not. If you approach it that in 3 months I'm going to start to make a living out of it, it is not going to be possible. But over a period of time, if you are patient and you can really be patient and move forward month on month, day on day and week on week, 1 year down the line, you'll start making real good money.
Yeah.
which you will not in other forms. You do a job, you may get raise of 10%. Here, you'll go from 0 to 100 probably in 1.5 years. But that 1.5 years first, very few survive.
And I think a lot of, I would say is a function of what you're reading. Bloggers need to really be those guys who can read things, really do reading comprehension, what do you do for CAT, exam, but really do it very well, because, once you start reading, you'll develop perspective about things, about your interest areas, about what you really want to do in life. I mean, blog is all about passion. What do you feel opinionated about? If you generally want to write something because there's Google keyword which is hot, like you said, it will never survive. But if you do it because you have passion about it, you are opinionated about it. I think opinion blogs always work. People love to have opinions around things when it is driven by insights, right, or perspective. So
that happens when you read a lot.
Yeah, when you read a lot, when you are observing a lot of things. Even if it's gadgets, right? There's not a single blog in India which reviews gadgets after 6 months. You see the real gadget, and when you use it for 6 months, you will know what's working and what's not working. There's a space to do that, right? Why is nobody doing that, right? Because the Google keyword pretty much tells you that, within first 3 months or 2 months is when the keyword is going to be important for you to be on the first page. So I think the first thing is to block Google for 1 year.
So basically, stop focusing on Google,
Yeah.
write for audience.
Write for audience, once you start writing it, you'll enjoy it. In fact, I remember, when I started, like, the day one traffic was 25. And I was like, cool, 25 people still want to read it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not bad. But you have to really cater to audience, what they want, and you have to keep asking that again and again, because there's a comfort zone of bloggers. So once you're in there, you're like, I can do, say, 1 million traffic, I can make money, and that's it, my life is settled. Consumers today, like Arun said, the numbers have grown, so have the options. Mainstream media has picked up very fast. Devices have changed. A lot of bloggers still cater to the desktop audience. Very few of them have apps and responsive sites. So I think a lot of those things will play a very important differentiator in the next few years. But everything is about audience.
Yeah.
So guys, like 6 years, 7 years, it's been you guys working from home. How's the experience so far? What are the challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Actually, I moved out of home, after I think first year itself, took an office. I think working from home has its own challenges. You'll get caught up in the comfort zone of your house itself, so move out of that. Take up, some working area, some working space, pay for your, maybe 3 to 3,500. But, only when you know that this is what you really want to do for the next 3 to 4 years.
Don't be a couch potato in short.
Yeah.
And see, person who has got discipline can do it. I'm not saying that a person cannot work from home if he has a place which is dedicated to him and he has a very clear this thing that in the morning I am going to go to that place like I go to my office, not in pajamas and in his vest and just go there and sit and then come and do everything else that you do at home. No, that's not how it's going to work. If a person is disciplined, he can work from home, which 90% are not.
Yeah.
So generally the suggestion is just take a place, share it with a friend of yours and have an office, sit there, take a workbench, sit there and work for 9-10 hours specifically only on your blog. Otherwise you'll not be able to concentrate, you'll not be able to focus, and that passion will go away. Once you work from home, that passion tends to subside after some time because you just get too comfortable and you don't push yourself. I think that is...
It's the same thing happening every day.
Yeah.
That's fine, work out of CCD.
Yeah, work out of CCD, yeah.
It's fantastic, I believe.
Absolutely.
Even today, even though we have a great office, I actually spend almost 2 days in a week in a coffee day or Costa Coffee.
I believe it's beautiful because it gives you new idea.
But whenever you can actually go out, work from different environment than you do regularly, and you'll see that your creative juices start flowing more than what they normally do. So that is one of the
That's
suggestions.
a beautiful point, Arun. The thing is you have to try something new. It's all about adding more value to yourself first and then to your readers.
Yeah.
What you have to add, say something for the new bloggers or people who wants to get onto blogging.
Okay.
Think of new formats. Text is getting boring. Videos need a lot of editing. So think of newer formats of text, newer format of consumption, where the audience is going to consume the content. I think a lot of us are getting used to the text content. I think it will change, and once it starts to move to the rich media, a lot of us will find it difficult to adjust to it. So for new bloggers, I think it's a great way to start off with new formats. Don't go by what industry says. Do your own thing. That works much better for your audience.
I have two messages which are very important, and I tell it to everyone who drop me a message on Facebook or ask me what should I do. I've just started a blog. I tell them, first ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do? I mean, if you're passionate about something, about a particular subject I'm talking about, don't just create a make money online SEO or WordPress blog because someone else is doing and he's making money. Do not do that. I think the point is, see, if you're good at art, you're a creative guy, write about that. Do not think about how much traffic I'm going to get, whether people search about this online. Do not think about that. You can only be successful if you are passionate about the subject that you're writing about. So I think that is one of the most important points I would like to tell bloggers. Do not just start make money online. Please do not do that. And second thing, good content, your own content, fresh content always wins. That means if you come up with a perspective, whether it is right, wrong, controversial, do not worry about it. You have to have a point of view of something. When you write about something, whatever it is, just put it out there. Do not write because someone else has written and I'm writing this and you're just rehashing it. Do not do that. I think these are the 2 points which, in my view, are very important for all the new bloggers to understand.
That's very important. I mean, follow your passion, guys. Do what your heart says. Money would eventually follow.
Yes.
With a career perspective, then take a business systematic approach.
Yeah.
Treat it like a business and let it grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, really thank you for joining me here and
Cool.
adding
Thanks
your
a lot.
value.
Thank you. It was nice being here.